Welcome everyone to the Italian Grand Prix here at the Monza circuit. Waiting on the lights, and green light is out. We're underway. Charles Kirby with a great launch. Got no one side by side. Everyone else either side by side or three wide into the tight chicane. Oh, big wreck, big mess. Oh, yep, that's what we're fearing. Nick Kennedy. Oh, got a car on top. It's one of the Haas cars. Oh, I didn't see this in the B class race, but we talked about how this first chicane on the first lap is just chaotic. Look at this. Got one of the Toro Rossos in the back of Brad Cheston, and that's Chris Collins in the back of Kennedy. Ripped the right rear tire off. No, the entire wheel off. And that pretty much is a DNF right there. Oh shit. Want to see more. See the move. Got in there really hard. And look at the mess. A lot of rear wings, a lot of front wings. Gone. Everyone able to drive away except for Kennedy. Look at this. That's Riley Houston Jr. Yep, Kennedy's out for sure. Just Josh King. Front wing gone. And it's Dexter Black. Front and back wing gone. Kyle as well. It's Tony Green. Front wing gone. Blaze Zivatar. He'll have to pit next time by. His teammates coming in this time. Snow Chaser, Cheston. Just a whole heap of cars with damage. Might see some wrecks here, possibly. I'll talk about Calamity Corner. That first turn in Monza. So Kip Silverpoint second. And the 9th team is third, with Stefan Oaks and Bouchard fourth and fifth. There goes the cars coming down pit road. Kirby with the block. Kip is going to go to the outside line. Going to try to take the lead here. Might get it. And she does. Kip Silverpoint to the front. Third win, possibly? Yeah, look at all those cars making pit stops. There's gonna be more after this. Because of course you can't pit two cars on the same team at once. Well, you could if you want them to wait behind you, but obviously this isn't a normal pit stop. They gotta make repairs. So if they wait, they'll get put a lap down. So yeah, better stay on the racetrack, come around next time by. Three-way battle for third place. Charles Kirby with another block. Alexander Rowe is gonna get around and take both of them and go up to third. Alexander Rowe so far is having a great season. He's yet to win a race. Now we're gonna see if he can chase down the 9 and the 22 Silverpoint. So I got some breathing room now. Alright, Blaze is now coming in. I guess he was the only other car, so both the Toro Rossos got involved in that one. Right now the top 10 is Silverpoint, the 9 car, Alexander Rowe, Daniel Bouchard, Kirby, Fisher, Oaks, Butcher, Houston, and Anderson. Rose closing in. Best finish so far was the second place at the German Grand Prix at Hockenheim. Force India, Haas, Renault, and Williams. So yeah, it's still 4 teams yet to win a race. DRS not available yet. Should be available this time though. So, of course, this being the Italian Grand Prix, it's Ferrari's home race. They're currently running in 4th. They almost won it last season. But yeah, took out the leader, which I believe was a Red Bull. Right now, it was a Red Bull right behind Bouchard. Yeah, here goes Fisher. He's gonna try to squeeze by and try to get that spot. Not clear yet, but looks like he's gonna get it. And he does. Well, if we were using a 2018 mod like I planned, this would have been Sauber's home race as well. Because in 2018 it's Sauber Alfa Romeo, and well, Alfa Romeo is an Italian manufacturer. But since we're not, yeah, I guess it won't count. I don't know where Sauber is actually. Swiss? Is it a Swiss? I see a plus sign. I don't know much about cars. I only watched him go around in circles. Or in this case, circles with curves. There you go. Well, DRS is now available to the drivers. Alexander had it, but he decided not to make a pass yet. Don't go too close. Here he goes. Made a move before having DRS. Definitely had a good run. Up the parabolical turn. And that's what it's called. And a nice clean pass by Alexander Rowe. Now has his sights on Kip Summerpoint. Fischer's coming in, trying to join the party. He has 2 wins this season, looking for a 3rd as well. So Rowe is the only driver in the top 5, or even top 6, who has yet to win a race. They are a Mercedes-powered team. So when it comes to engines, so it's at this time I think Haas was still with Ferrari. Yeah. That's why the Czechs do this. Or, RL and Toro Rosso at this time were run by using Ferrari engines. I think they are. I'm pretty sure. Let's check. Just do the same thing. Sometimes they. Okay, I can't tell. But 85% sure. There's the other Haas car. So I guess 3 teams potentially can get a home victory in some way. Well, of course, Ferrari team is obviously the main one. And Bouchard retakes 4th place as they're side by side back here. Ryan Butcher and Riley Houston for 7th place. The most spots gained is by Anderson and Harrison. Both of them gained 9 spots, currently 10th and 11th. And Alexander Rowe is now the race leader. Let's see if we can park that Williams on top today. Yeah, it's not very common to see the Williams up front. Well, we'll talk about real life, of course, but yeah, even in game, it's pretty crazy. Here goes Kip, gonna try to make a pass, can't do it. Oh, I mentioned Joshua Harrison. I was about to say, yeah, Force India, they've just on a slump right now. I don't think they've come close to a victory. Or maybe they have, but not very often. Row with the block. Kip's gonna go to the top. And will she take the top spot? No. Bro able to get in there and hold the line. Gonna try the outside line going through this turn. I'm trying the second chicane. That's not gonna happen. Anderson up 10 spots. Anderson just pushing as hard as he can with that Renault car. Oh, one of the Haas cars just went off for a bit. Seems to be okay. That was Riley Houston. Oh, now he's up to 8. So Alexander Rowe is sitting duck here. Everyone behind him has DRS, but Kip is gonna try to make a pass again. A little too late on that. Got the 9 car and got the Fisher, Butcher, Kirby, Anderson, Houston, and Oaks. Oaks has dropped to 10th right now. And there goes Kip. Kip Silverpoint takes the lead. Bouchard hanging the 3rd. Ryan Butcher the top Mercedes as of now. Brad Chesson got caught up in that first lap crash. Currently all the way back in 18th place. And it's very narrow. You got so much room on the front straightaway. And then once you enter turn 1, it just gets so narrow. A recipe for disaster. And we got it. Oh, see the contact there. Guys are very close together. Gotta be careful now. Bouchard running up the line. He will not have DRS though. Alexander Rowe gonna retake the lead as here goes Ryan Butcher. Bouchard with the block. Fisher on the outside. He'll swing by and take the spot away. Up to 4th now. So 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th are all back where they started. So of course, if Alexander Rowe wins today's race, that'll leave 3 teams without a victory. Haas, Renault, and Force India. So Kip with 2 wins, the 9 car with 1 win. Alexander Rowe trying to come up top. Riley Houston has now cracked the top 5. .2 second lead here. Alexander Rowe has over Kip Silverpoint. Fastest lap of the race, currently a minute 28.460. That is Tony Green, who's currently 12th. Outside of points. Alright, I could just do this. Keep forgetting. No DRS for Kip this time. Over a second within the zone. However, the 9 car will have it. Right on board. Nearly 210. Monza is a wicked fast racetrack, so no surprise there. Anderson is on the move, currently in 7th, 12 spots up. Has his sights on Bouchard and Houston. Or, no, not Houston, why is Houston for? Fisher. Second most is by Harrison, who was 10th, now dropped back to 11th, currently up 9 spots. If we ever do Season 3, maybe we should award points for the hardest charger. Or like most spots gained in the race. Maybe. Here goes Bouchard. Fisher gonna try to pinch him. Don't hook. Side by side. Fisher should have it. And he does. Hit the wrong button. Four-car battle. Look for 5th place. Here goes Charles Kirby, the pole sitter. Now it's got Ryan Butcher gonna try to take a spot back. Drops Anderson to 9th. Oaks is Curly in 10th. Harrison 11th. There's Tony Green all the way back in 12th. He's pretty far back. Most of the damaged race cars all hanging around just doing the best they can at this point. That's all they can really hope for. Or trying to benefit from someone else wrecking. Keep several points, close the gap. 2-car battle for the race lead. Still got some time left. Coming to 8 laps to go. DRS, Kip. Row with the block. Gonna go back to the top. Or the outside line. Alexander Rowe outbreaks Kip several point. Hangs on to the race lead. Riley Houston is now up in the podium spot in 3rd. Another 2nd place finish. Hopefully not. That's what Houston is hoping. That's what the entire Haas team is hoping. They were winless last season and so far winless this season. Houston has come close 3 times. And you know those 3 times were 3 2nd place finishes. Yeah, Houston doing very good. Ran the B-Class series last season. But I don't think he won a race. But now he's got a Haas ride, an F1 or A-Class ride. Yeah, and he's putting up those numbers. Sometimes. But yeah, he can win a race if put in the right position. And have the good car. Of course. Bouchard gonna go up to 4th. A little bit of a overdrive. Going off course a little bit, but that's okay. You gotta be careful with that little bump right there. Try to deter drivers from cutting the course. We saw how out of shape Ryan Butcher was. Nearly lost the car. 7 laps to go. 7 laps. The gap currently about a 1.1 second lead. Blaise Zivitar is now the new fastest lap, all the way back there in 15th place. Not going to be a good day for the Toro Rosso cars. Currently 13th and 15th. Got caught up in that first lap crash. Or the only crash we had today. Nick Kennedy, the only driver who got taken out from that wreck, as there goes Kip in a second DRS zone. Will retake the lead away. Or retake the lead. Houston is slowly on the move, a minute 28.711. Was that last lap his fastest lap? Can't tell. DRS is available, looks like the rope, but it's not on. Could be a bug. Here comes Houston. Ride one of the onboard cams this car has. think he's tired of second place finishes. But I'm pretty sure that also counts for third, even though he hasn't finished third this season. So will it be Kip getting win number 3, or will Alexander Rowe, or will it be Riley Houston picking up their first win of the season and for their team? Yeah, we haven't seen a Haas go to victory lane in the FRD. Or win a race. Victory lane consists of 3 cars, not just one. Ryan Butcher, the Mercedes in 4th, Fisher, the 9, Bouchard, Oaks, Anderson, Kirby. A 3-way battle for the race lead. Rowe's gonna try. Using the outside. Houston's gonna help him. I'll get him a spot as well. And now down to the inside. Can he get it? Fighting hard. Trying to. Not gonna happen, but it was a good effort. And that was one hell of a move right there. Even though he didn't make the pass. He helped Rowe get up front, or get by. That also helped him go around Kip's silver point and dove it down to the inside to take the lead away. Close. Very close. Maybe Ryan Butcher can join in. 5 seconds back, however. Here we go. Houston doesn't know where to block. Alexander Rowe with the block. Kip gonna swing it in there hard. Oh, shit. And take the lead. Right back. Third to first in one turn. You can really catch a driver when they block like that. In that third chicane. Just use that racing line and get him. That's what Kip did. Well, that's what a lot of drivers been doing here in Monza. Not a huge lead, however. Houston does not make a pass. Gonna stay with Rowe. 4 laps remaining here at the Italian Grand Prix here in Monza. Anderson has dropped to 12th. Has he crashed or did he just fallen back? Okay, he just fallen back. A couple of cars have caught up with some of these other drivers. So now Green is 9th. Kirby's dropped to 10th. Yeah, I think only Green is from that below 10th. Another no point for Renault again. It looks like it. Two seconds back. Yep, Houston is going to go around him. Up to second. Coming to 3 laps to go. Riley Houston, second once again. Can he catch Kip Silver Point? Will be win number 3 for that orange 22 McLaren again. Oh yeah. Hungry for that win. He wants that top spot. He has enough second place trophies at home. It's time to get a win. Fisher, Butcher, Bouchard, 4th, 5th, and 6th. Oh yeah, you know he's gonna have DRS here. It's on. Oh, look how quickly he closes in. Look at the speed. Yeah, Kip can't block that. However, Houston can't complete the pass. Has entered that turn at a bad angle. Looks like Blaise Ivatar again. Minute 27, even faster than his last lap. See 310s, Kirby, Harrison, Green. Here we go, 2 laps now remain, 2 laps. Riley Houston gonna cut down. Too early to take the lead. We'll try to hold him off, or hold her off. Or it'll be Alexander Rowe, or we'll keep able to retake the lead. It's gonna be down to these 3. Fisher, 11 seconds back. No chance at all unless these 3 wreck. That's all. Haas looking for their first win in the FRD ever. Alright, Kip's got it. Gonna make the move there. If she can clear, yes, she's clear. Still got 1 more lap. Right on board once again. From a more familiar view. Over a second though. Last lap. Still trying to pick up the draft. Up to 8th gear. Just before they hit the downshift into the first turn. Could it be number 3? Yeah, it looks like it. That would extend the points lead for sure. They'll finish first and last. I don't think Hughes could push any harder. He will not have DRS here. He's over a second back. And he's fading. And another second place for the 4th time this season. Possibly. Most likely right now. Oh yeah. Not gonna happen. They will remain winless. Houston will get a second for the 4th time this season. It'll be win number 3 for Kip Silver Point for the McLaren Honda team. Checkered flag is waving. And Kip Silver Point wins the Italian Grand Prix here at the Monza circuit. Houston 2nd, Rowe 3rd. Fisher, the 9 team, Butcher, Green. Bouchard, Harrison, Anderson. Nope, they got a point. Oh, Kirby. Oh, again outside of points. And he started on pole too. Stephen Oaks. 12th, Houston Jr. Blazy Bouchard, Josh King. Snow Chaser, Dexter Black. Brad Chesson, Chris Kyle. Alright, close out the leaderboard here. So there you have it, Kip Silver Point on fire. A 3rd win of the season, so that ties the record, I think. Yes, that ties Joshua Rush's record from last season. Riley Houston, another podium, but not the podium he wanted. So close for the 4th time. Alexander Rowe, he gets another one. He finished 3rd. Fabian Fisher getting 4th. The 9 car 5th, Ryan Butcher 6th, Green and Bouchard 7 and 8th, Harrison 9th, and Anderson able to get Renault at least 1 point. Here's the rest of the race results. Charles Curry, what happened? He just faded all the way to 11th. Stephen Oaks was running good as well, 12th. Houston Jr. 13th. Blazy Bouchard and Josh King, yeah, they could not recover from that crash. And they ended up finishing outside of points. That'll definitely take a big hit in the point standings for sure. Still chaser Dexter Black, Brad Chesson, Chris Kyle, and last place Nick Kennedy, who didn't even get to complete one single lap. So let's see, Toro Rosso, and actually, yep, only Toro Rosso. Only one team failed to score points today. So that is it for the Italian Grand Prix here at Monza. I believe our next race is the United States or the Japanese Grand Prix. Maybe. Well, let's see, but we'll see you there, whichever one it is.